Hello Lomzy team, welcome back to another exciting sewing tutorial. It's your girl Lomzy. I want to quickly show you how to make this trending balloon sleeve, and I want you to pay attention to details. This is not a full shoulder sleeve, it's an off the shoulder sleeve. So you have to pay attention to details so you don't make mistake with your client's clothes. So let's start with today's sewing tutorial. So first you have to take down 5 inches from this edge, and you mark this line. The sleeve round we're working with is 16 inches, and 16 inches divided by 2 will give us 8 inches, and we have to add 1 inch sewing allowance to that, and we have to add 1 inch easing allowance to that, which will give us 9 inches, and half inch sewing allowance, or if you want you can make 1 inch sewing allowance. It depends on the sewing allowance you're working with, but for me, let me just use half inch sewing allowance. This is just a freehand, so if you want how to make sleeve pattern, you can, I'll drop that in the description section below so that you know how to do your sleeve, your basic sleeve. So here, for you to connect from here to here, you have to, for you to get the armhole curve, from here you measure from here to here diagonally, which is 11 inches, and the middle of that will be 5.5 inches, and you curve it like so. This is freehand, as you can see. I just want to quickly give you an idea on how to do this. So you can follow me on my social media handles and at Lomzy Sews, both for Instagram and Facebook. I'll be dropping the link in the description section below. Also, if you want to contact me to join my online class. So this is your sleeve, right? So now I have to make you understand something. This is not an a full shoulder sleeve. It's an off the shoulder sleeve. So you take down, let's say 3 inches. That's what you're taking down, and this will be like so. And maybe we'll add half inch sewing allowance again, which will be here. So this is what you're going to be having. You have taken out your sleeve head. So this is what you're having like so. So we're going to be taking that in again. So you come in like that so that this would actually grip your shoulder. This will grip your shoulder very well. So once you have done this, then this will be for the lining, and we're going to be cutting the flay for the bishop sleeve or puff sleeve, or any sleeve you call it. I have done a video where I made how to make a bishop sleeve or a bell sleeve with freehand sewing. So you go and check how to do that so that you know how we got this sharp edge. I just want to quickly do this so that I don't waste your time. So I drop down here 5 inches, 5 inches like that, and I draw this line. And then the next thing I have to do is to draw the sleeve length we're using. The sleeve length we're using for this is 13 that we used, but I'm going to be adding some inches to it, which is like 5 inches or 6, you know, so that I'll be able to have enough ruffles below. So let me make it 13 plus 6 will give me 19 inches. So I mark that, and I take that like that. I see people, when they want to cut for their flare, they start cutting and placing their tape like this. That's not how to get a sharp edge. You watch tutorial on how I make my flayed dresses and flayed bishop sleeve. You will see how to get this. Cut this. This is the length of sleeve. So the next thing I would do is to measure here diagonally, and what I have here is 10 inches. The middle I mark the middle. This is it. And I get the sleeve head like this. And I go like this. And so this is the remaining sleeve. So I'm going to be cutting. So remember to also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell icon. So now I told you this is not a full sleeve, it's an off the shoulder sleeve. You can actually do this. You can actually do this. If you have seen, it's the same thing whether you're cutting it on flake or anything. So when you do this, you cut out this, gather this and puff it on the sleeve like that. So what you're going to be doing is, first you gather this. You gather this like so with your gathering machine or whatever you want to gather your sleeve with. When you gather it, you sew it right sides facing together. This is the side you have to sew first. Right side facing together. You gather it and sew it there. After sewing that, you also sew this here. And then you turn it from this place. You turn it inside out. When you turn it inside out, you will be having something like this. You'll be having this. I'm sorry I couldn't do the full tutorial today, so you will have something like that to work with. So by the time you sew this on your dress, you have something hugging your dress, and this is puffy like that. So I just go ahead and try what I just taught you and you will get it. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do so below, because I teach detailed sewing tutorial and I make sure you don't make any mistake with your sewing tutorial, because I pay attention to details. So you also go ahead, pay attention to details so that you don't sew what my client gave me stroke what I made. Please.